Hi, I'm Lanka. I'm from Sri Lanka. I work with Equal Ground. By engaging in the UPR process, we hope to address issues in the LGBTIQ community in Sri Lanka and speak to the government about how these issues need to be dealt with. And also, if they are accepting of it, we hope that this would be a good start for a working relationship between us and the government in order for the betterment of the LGBTIQ community. By taking part in this process, I've come to learn about 6 other countries and the activists in those countries and how they approach the same issues, and kind of understand how the same issues are being addressed in different ways, and that has created a education that I wouldn't have otherwise received. I've also gotten to meet a lot of diplomats as well as understand where they're coming from, and I think none of this would have been possible without ILGA World and COC Netherlands putting this thing together. COC Netherlands has been in touch with us and helped us throughout the process by advising us on how we could better communicate during the UPR process. They've also educated us on the mechanism and help us understand how our concerns can be brought in to this mechanism and be addressed by the UPR process.
My name is Andrei Zaritsky. I come from LGBT Association Liga, Ukraine. Well, I actually hope that thanks to the UPR process, Ukraine will achieve changes like sexual orientation, gender identity will be included into many legislations in Ukraine, for instance, anti-discrimination law. I also hope that we would have same-sex partnerships legislation adopted. And most of all, I hope that hate crimes legislation will also include sexual orientation, gender identity as the ground to protect people from these crimes, actually. During the previous cycle, the Ukrainian government had several legislations which would prohibit so-called homosexuality promotion. And thanks to the recommendations that other governments gave to Ukraine, all of those legislations, law bills, they were actually cancelled. And in a previous cycle, the Council of LGBT Organizations has made several statements about these issues. Me and another LGBT activist from Kyiv participated in the previous cycle and made statements on those regards. COC actually helped us in coming to Geneva and to obtaining pass to go to the UN grounds, and COC and ILGA actually helped arranging different meetings with different diplomats where we could explain the problems that are still existent in Ukraine and the possible solutions to those problems. COC and ILGA also helped us to prepare our statements, our speeches, so it was a really good thing to do.
I'm Husseina Muhammad Meyaki from Ghana, and I work with CPEG, but I'm in charge of the women's wing called Sisters of the Heart. I have really learned a lot how to approach the diplomat. They just want us to be specific on what we want to know or the kind of questions we want to ask them. Yes, how to have an interaction with the diplomat too. And for the last 3 days, I've been able to take in charge by having a one-on-one conversation with them. Most of the diplomat representatives were ready to recommend some of our requests on SOGI issues. And the magic ingredient was we were specific on the issues that we want to be recommended and the questions that we want them to ask the state. COC funded my flight, then my accommodation, then my feeding, and also contributed in the pre-section. They took us through how and what we should go about the entire process. They gave us feedback and overview of how everything will be, and were able to deliver as expected.
Hi, I'm Qasim Iqbal. I'm from Naz, Pakistan. So this is the first time that a shadow report has been submitted on behalf of the LGBT community of Pakistan. So it's really exciting. We're also a little nervous, and we're hoping to get some really good recommendations. So the UPR process, one of the really positive things about it, the whole process in Pakistan was all the organizations coming together on one platform and synchronizing our energies to come up with this report. ILGA and COC provided a lot of technical support, much needed technical support for the report, which was highly appreciated considering this was our first time.